June 26th, 2019. Well, things are starting to warm up and things are starting to grow really fast and well, including the weeds, of course. I have to get back in here and do some more weeding, but things are starting to take off, and that's encouraging and inspiring, and I'm excited to be getting into an actual grow season here. I mentioned before that I have a planting aroma, well, 2 plantings aromas that were started in the greenhouse, and I'm also doing one direct sown as a comparison for yield and productivity based on a talk that I heard from John Kempf at the Northeastern Organic Farmers Association, NOFA Mass. I will put a link to that talk in the description of this video so you can check it out if you want. I'll warn you, it's about 3 hours, but it is audio gold. Agricultural audio gold. Anyway, so I've been watching for germination. These went in last Tuesday, and today is Wednesday, so we're 8 days, and not all of them are up, but I see one up here, and that's encouraging and exciting. And I think I saw a couple more down the row here. Like I said, not all of them are up, although that looks, yeah, that's one popping too, so that's good. So relatively even germination overall so far, and they're starting to take off, so that's exciting. I did some prep work on the soil with some some inoculants and some Neutralive, Grow and Vitality both, and I think I put down some Sea Shield and some Rejuvenate as well, just to build up the soil biology, the soil health, help balance the trace mineral nutrition in here, and get it ready for good seeds to go right from seed to harvest as fast and as efficient and as healthy as possible. So I got to come back in here and do some mulching, but I thought I would just do a quick update to show where they're at, and we'll go up and take a look at the ones in the greenhouse now, just so you have a comparison. Well, I said we'll go up and look at the ones in the greenhouse. What I meant is the ones that were in the greenhouse that were transplanted out. So this is the second planting. These were started later and transplanted much earlier in their life with the hopes that that would reduce the transplant shock. And we've had some really cold weather here, so they've been through a bit of a struggle with the temperatures. But overall, they're starting to take off pretty well. They're pretty uniform, and they seem pretty healthy overall. So I'm excited to see them starting to grow, and that stalk is starting to really strengthen up and thicken up. So that's a good sign. Let's go take a look at the other ones that were started in the greenhouse earlier in the season, and we'll look at them. Some of those are pretty robust. Okay, so here's the first planting. These are kind of mix and matched. A few different varieties here. I think these are the Supremo Bush on the bottom. Those look like they were pretty good seed to start from. They've also been fed pretty well, and they've had longer time to establish. And then I think these other ones were just Roma plums, full size. And then there were a few that didn't make it, like these, and those are the same as the San Marzanos that are in the second planting and the third planting. But let's just take a look at like this Bush Supremo here. You can see this is starting to throw flowers out here already, and I'm even amazed at how fast these have grown quite suddenly. They just blew up. Once again, seems like after I went back with the inoculants again, that second or third dose of inoculant seems to really take much better, and things just blow up when you do that. But we got a nice thick stem down here on the bottom, nice and sturdy. We got a nice sturdy plant, and in fact when you shake that plant, those leaves aren't flopping. They're very upright and good turgor pressure, I guess you would say. Anyway, they're doing well. As you go down the row, you can see that is pretty much the case universally, with the exception of a few that didn't make it on the transplant initially and I had to replace. And you can tell those are quite a ways behind. I did go through here last night and weed in around the lower row of these, and the sweet Thai basil, which is starting to really take off, which is exciting. I'm really looking forward to some sweet Thai basil pesto. Oh, and here is another example. I just did a video yesterday on sick plants versus healthy plants. Here's another sick plant. Look at that. We got Colorado potato bug larvae on this tomato plant. And you can visibly tell the plant isn't as healthy as the other ones. So I may end up replacing this, Or I may hit it with some photomag and see if I can't boost photosynthesis a little higher and get these guys to back off. Anyway, you only see it on that one. I don't see them on any of these other plants. Maybe one there, small one. And of course they have no real potatoes to attack this year, so this is the next option in the Solanacea family, is the tomato plant. And in fact, last year when all the potatoes died, they started trying to flock to my beefsteak tomatoes, and that's when I went real hardcore on the foliar feeds, and it shut them right down. They stopped attacking within 4 or 5 days as soon as I started really ramping plant health up. Part of why this year I've got the plant health ramped up from early on. Also, I want to have better yields, healthier plants, and an even taller mass of massive beefsteak tomatoes. And let's see, we got one orange Hawaiian marigold in here starting to flower already. That's inspiring. And then in here, if I can get back in here soon and get the smartweed and lamb's quarter and some of this other stuff weeded out, we got some really nice basil plants taking off. So that's exciting. That's Italian large leaf, and I just basically sowed a whole band of that down through here. And in fact, you can see that there's quite a few of them all through here. Little ones that germinated a little later, big ones that germinated a little sooner, and they're doing well, so that's exciting. What else? There's 3 more rows of that kind of stuff over there: sweet Thai basil, large leaf, and cumin. But I think that's it. I think we'll just go take a look, since we're on the tomato kick here. We'll go take a look at the beefsteaks now. They're starting to grow visibly, noticeably different height every day. So here's the beefsteak tomatoes, and they are cranking, throwing on massive stem, massive leaves, and it's about time to start putting this infrastructure to work and moving them over and tying them into the fencing system, which means I got to get that wire out of the other infrastructure from down below and get some wires laid up here, because they're going to be climbing vertically very quickly very soon. Also, I have holy basil in between all of these, and that is really rocking. And oh, what an excellent herb and medicinal food. Alright, I think that's it for now. Hope you've enjoyed this or found it informative. Thanks for watching the Farmacy Seeds Network.